Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and today we are very excited to be here in the delightful village of Scholar Green and Mount Pleasant, and on your way to Maucarpen, quite literally amidst the most beautiful countryside. And we're offering for sale, sat behind these stylish gates and walls, Sycamore Lodge, a truly inspirational true bungalow, recently remodelled and extended to the most incredible standards. Sitting behind these electric gates, you then arrive to this incredible flag terrace that surrounds the house. There's so much to see within and without. So let's head into the most amazing bungalow you will ever see. Stepping through these feature wood effect composite doors, the entrance hall is an absolute triumph and very welcoming and warming. Love the vaulted ceiling with the light cascading in down to this wood effect grey cool floor. Now the internal doors are a triumph. In fact, everything is a triumph. We're going to head into the reception living space first, and this is where you will spend a huge, if not all, amount of your living time in this most incredible home. This is a living, dining, entertaining, socialising, snoozing, whatever you want, kitchen, living space like no other. I mean, there's a huge amount of square footage across this entire floor plan. So down here at the living end, I love how the current owners have really got this demonstrated. Of course, they've got great attention to detail, great eyes for detail. Again, the vaulted ceilings are perfect for chandeliers, features. We have feature glazing every which way. None more impressive than this almost full width sliding door here. And I love the downlighting there. Again, attention to detail. An enormous floor tile beneath me here. That gives a real feeling of warmth and coziness whilst also giving that contemporary look. And speaking of contemporary looks, down at the living kitchen dining end here, again, this area bigger than most kitchen diners you will have seen. The kitchen space is phenomenal. I love the marble effect tiling down to the work surface, the splashbacks, and over this social island where we have the chef's tap, the rinser tap, and there's even a garbage disposal unit down there as well. So everything's been thought of here. I love these handleless units. They contrast well, but they're really on trend. And let's face it, really expensive. Everything is where you'd want it to be. And tucked away in the corner here, we have the utility room. Perfect for the dog, perfect for whatever you need to keep hidden. And there's external access into the rear grounds, where we will be shortly. There's also access back into the entrance hall, which I think is a really handy addition. Back through, time now for the sleeping quarters, and I love how they're separated off, delineated nicely down this inner hallway here, which again has got very high ceilings. I'm 6'2" and I can't reach them. We've got a loft access hatch there, and there's plenty of space in that loft. Now, time for the master bedroom, and this is a beautiful suite with a cosy feel, yet amplified in terms of volume by the vaulted ceiling and that skylight to wake up to there and admire the views of this beautiful rural hamlet area. Now, being a masterful suite, in here we can enjoy an ensuite shower wet area. That shower head there, rainfall, countersunk into the ceiling, big enough for anyone in the morning. That'll really wake you up. I love this, it's like being in a hotel. And speaking of luxury, take a look at this. There are walk-in wardrobes and then there are walk-in wardrobes, and this is certainly the latter. Amazing amount of hanging space, and take a look at that. Those mirrors there just really allow the light to bounce around. Great for storage. There's a designer radiator in there as well. Such a good thought, so much fun. You won't find that off the peg, so to speak, nowadays in many builds whatsoever. Moving on round, we've got 3 more bedrooms and a couple more bathrooms to show you, and they're all fabulous in their sizes. As you see me move round, please do note I'm a big chap and I can move around freely. Waking up here, I think I'd choose this room. That view is sensational. Designer column radiator, and here we have yet another luxury wet room here. Love how this is fitted in. Again, a touch of real sophistication in this home. Time now for 2 more bedrooms, back through the big bright hallway, and next up, yet another double room. So whilst this is a bungalow, we are seeing families buy bungalow nowadays, and this truly is a family bungalow like no other. The current family put it to use very well, and it has served them very well indeed. Again, designed with that in mind. Last but by no means least, another great size. So whether you're using all 4 for sleeping, or one is perhaps a study or a snug, it really works. giving you that flexibility so many bungalows do not offer. As I say, way over 2,200 square feet of space here. And finally, we have this absolutely gorgeous, luxurious bathroom. Preparing yourself in the morning with views over the countryside towards Malcop Castle will be a treat, as will using all of these luxurious pieces. The rainfall shower head is absolutely amazing, and the marble effect tiling all the way around is pure luxury. So that's the living space done. I'd love to take you back into that living space there, but we do have more to see. So we're going to head out into the grounds and show you the garages and the driveway and the garden. Now, of course, I've stepped back out of the front door there, but there are 3 access points into the grounds through the back door from the utility, and indeed from these incredible sliding doors onto the most amazing patio terrace. It's just a continuation of that internal tile there. This is a place to entertain your mates. Get the fire pit on the go here, wandering in with the drinks and the food, or barbecuing it out here. But also the size of the ground. I mean, compared to the footprint, you could think this is perhaps a little bit dwarfed, but it isn't. There's very capable lawns here, and this lower level one is perfect. And then up the beautiful stone steps, we have the raised lawn, which again, an ode to the family friendliness of this house, is perfect for the goalposts, the dog roaming around, cricket pitch, more sunbathing, more gardening, maybe an outbuilding, studio, whatever you want. It has the most incredible views. Where else would you want to be? This is wonderful. I'm going to take you up that back run there, round to the driveway and into the garage. And again, as you move round, I absolutely love this composite cladding here. This is really, really on trend and hard wearing. Moving on round, that's the back door, of course. We've got external taps out here. The render is spot on. Just love the drainage soakaways here. Everything, attention to detail, even externally, is fabulous with external power sockets. And here we are in the detached garage building, which again, is probably tidier than my house. Wait till you see this. Again, like a property in its own right, and maybe subject to planning in the future, that's what you'll use it as. Take a look at this. The car fans amongst you will know that this is the perfect garage for the perfect car. Huge ceiling space. This is a double garage in its own right. This is a gym, maybe an annex or something along those lines. It's super high quality. The electric roller shutter front door is also of similar quality. You've got pedestrian access as well. Now in the bay on the left here, we have the benefit of the ceiling height, the perfect spot for some storage for a gym. Yet again, electric door. What more could you want? We haven't even finished quite yet because we've got a huge amount of driveway space. So whether you've got a caravan, whether you've got several cars, you'll roll across this quality electric gate, drive on in, shut it, security, peace of mind, the best house to enjoy. And that concludes the tour of Sycamore Lodge. One of, if not the best example of its kind, certainly on the market today, if not in the entire area. Huge expense put in by the current owner who's developed this with their heart and soul, let alone their wallet. This really is a great opportunity for you to come along and purchase that wonderful lifestyle and enjoy it for many years. So if you'd like to know more, call us here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we'd love to book you that all-important viewing.
I'm here in the picturesque village of Malcop, and behind me is Malcop Castle, a landmark that truly sets the scene for this vibrant community.
And it's not just about history, Malcop is a fabulous place for families. You've got 2 great primary schools right on your doorstep, Woodcock's Well and Castle Primary. And for the older kids, Congleton High and Kidsgrove Secondary School are just a short distance away.
And when it's time to unwind, Malcop boasts several fantastic pubs, perfect for a friendly pint or a delicious meal. Need to grab something quickly? The local convenience shop, Castle Stores, has got you covered.
Plus you're really well connected here, being very close to the neighbouring towns of Biddulph and Kidsgrove, where you'll find bigger shops like Sainsbury's, Aldi, Lidl and Tesco. And for commuters, Kidsgrove train station is a real bonus.
Beyond the essentials, Malcop has real community spirit with 2 great village halls. And for something truly unique, mark your calendars for the annual Killer Mile event. People travel all round for this one.
Just a stone's throw away, we have Scholar Green, another wonderful village with its own distinct character. Families here will appreciate Scholar Green Primary School, and again, Congleton High School and Kidsgrove are the nearby secondary options. You've also got a local doctor's, and there's a Morrison's Daily for those everyday needs.
One of the real gems of Scholar Green is Road Hall. They host a fantastic monthly farmers market and it's surrounded by beautiful walks, perfect for a weekend stroll. And don't forget the incredible Little Morton Hall, a stunning Tudor manor house that's a must visit nearby.
And just like Malcop, Scholar Green has some excellent pubs to relax in.
And then the fantastic Scholar Green Village Hall, which boasts weekly events and it's a fantastic community hub.
And for those of you who love the water, this beautiful canal runs right through Scholar Green. You can even hire a narrowboat from Heritage Narrowboats for a day trip or perhaps a full holiday. What a wonderful way to explore the local area.
So whether you're drawn to the historic charm of Malcop,
The community feel and amenities,
or the peaceful and picturesque setting of Scholar Green,
you can see that life here offers so much. Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding
and I'm Pete Hutchins,
and welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
But we get the results
in fact, a lot of them.
with the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring,
Sorted.
photos,
Sorted.
filming.
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town,
To the country. We're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
and don't just take our word for it, our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.